Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marta. I come from Norway and I love makeup, especially indie makeup and everything sparkly. And today I'm so excited because I just picked up this package from Pastel Roses yesterday and I got some of their newest shades. And I'm so impressed, you guys. I've already made a video on Pastel Roses before with some of their older shades, and some of these are from that haul. So you might have seen some of these before if you've been on my channel and saw that video already, but I decided to just put some of them in this palette to fill it up. And then I have a few that I'm not too excited about, but I would have had them in a palette if it was enough space, but some of those you have to go back to the old video if you want to see swatches of those. But I'm so excited because when I opened this yesterday, I was like mind blown. This is just so beautiful. I just love these shadows so much. And then I figured out that they had a sale during this weekend, so I was just like, okay, I have to film some swatches of this. So it's going to be a video where I show you some close-up finger swatches. You can already see that my fingers are a bit stained from the shadows. So that is actually something you want to note if you're interested in buying these shadows, that most of them do stain a little bit. But I will say this is like, these are extremely beautiful. They're so worth it. And the sale is 30%. It's with the code Monstera 30 and it lasts until Sunday. And I'm not sure, I will just put it on the screen here when it ends, but I'm trying to get this video up before that, but I'm going to work, so I'll have to edit either when I come home or Sunday morning. So hopefully it's up then and you can probably shop the sale. I hope so, because I'm sure that a lot of people will want to try these out because literally they're just so stunning. Definitely up at glam shop level. They're just so sparkly and I'm just really impressed. But without any further ado, just let's get into the swatches. I will of course put names on the screen of all the shadows that I'm swatching. I'm doing it in the row that I'm swatching them, and I'm also going to put row by row down in my description box so you can find all the shadows easily. So yeah, let's just get into the swatches. I just have to show like close-up of my fingers after swatching those last 3 shades because these are so incredibly shiny and shifty. Like, just look at that magic. So crazy. So this is the first row. We have Little Star, then we have Custard, here we have Citrus, then it is Pixie, Electric Orange, California and Starburst. And now with some flash to show off sparkles and shifts. So Custard, the second one, is clearly a green to pink, as you can see. The first one doesn't really have too much of a shift. It's a little bit like blue-green maybe. Then we have Citrus right here, which is kind of like a green to warm yellow, I feel like. And then Pixie here is clearly a yellow with a stunning pink shift. It's so beautiful. It almost goes like to green, I feel like. I'm not sure. Electric Orange right here is a pink to orange. Very beautiful. California is one of those more typical warm toned shadows with a golden shift, and then it goes a little bit to like purple here at the very outer edge when I have the lighting there. And Starburst, I actually have this one. I think it's called Starbreaker, and that was a loose pigment that they turned into pressed pigment form, so this is probably similar to that. It looked very, very similar because I already pressed mine, and I swatched that in my previous video, but that is a stunning, stunning shade. So there you have the whole first row, and I must just say how impressed I am with all of these shadows. Like, clearly you can see that some of them are a little bit less opaque, but they're so sparkly and shifty and shiny regardless, and I just really, really love these. And when I opened my package, I was just so excited to see how good these look. And they do feel a little bit drier and grittier to the touch, which is a big improvement from before when they had a little bit too much binder in their shadows and they weren't like as intense as this, but these are literally insane. Just look at that. So yeah, I'm so excited. Oh, and I realized that my flash was not on full, it was actually on the lowest setting, so I'm just showing again with my flash on the fullest setting so you can really see the sparkle and shine. And here's the second row swatched out. They're just so beautiful. Like, look at that sparkle and shine. Wow. So this first one here, that is the one that is called Nectarine. It's very beautiful. It has a green to pink shift. The second one is called Starfish. It's one of their older ones, so you can see that it's not as sparkly and amazing as the other ones. Then it's one of their multi-chromes, and like this one, whew, just look at that. It's unbelievable. It's so beautiful. It's like a pink base with a yellowy gold to green, and then it goes through blue and purple. It's so, like, that is a true multi-chrome. Then we have this one, which is called Dreamcatcher. It's kind of like a more muted rosy base with a green to pink and blue shift. I mean, it shifts a lot. And the next one here is Starlight. It's a little bit warmer and more pink toned, and you can see that it's also a bit lighter in the shift. And then we have this one, which was one tester that I got in my previous order, and then you can like really see the difference of the old formula and the new formulas, because this one I had to build up and it's still quite sheer. It's still shiny and beautiful, it's just not as intense and pigmented as the rest. And this one, it's either Liliac or Lavender, but I think they have reformulated that, so hopefully that is like the same amazing formula as the others now, but I'm not sure. Then this one is called Blackberry, so that is an intense, I would call this a multi-chrome too. Like, just look at that shift. It's more deep, beautiful berry toned. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with all of these shadows. They're so beautiful, so incredible. But yeah, let's go on to the third row. So here we have the third row. This might be my favorite row. It's really hard because I really love all of these shadows so much. But the first one right here is Midnight Rose. The second is, I think it's discontinued because it was a loose pigment that I pressed myself, didn't add anything. It was called Alchemist. Then this one I'm quite sure is Blueberry. It's one of the older ones that I got before, but this one is one of the ones that I really liked back then as well. This one is called Skyfall. It's really beautiful. It's a little bit deeper maybe than some of the others here, but I really like that one. It's like a purple with green and blue shift, and also a little bit purple as you can see. And then this one is one of their multi-chromes. It's really spectacular. Like in real life, it's just so magical. It's filled with so many tiny sparkles in it. It's called Comet, and it goes from like, I would say the base is kind of like a bluish gray, and then it has a shift from purpley pink that goes all the way through green and yeah, some blue. It's really spectacular. Then this one is the one that is called Confetti, and it's just a blue but with a lot of different sparkles to it. I'm just turning down the light so you can really see the colors of them, because you really kind of have to have a little bit of low light to see it. And the last one here is one I pressed myself again, but this one is called Malagueta, and I'm quite sure they have this as a pressed shadow, so I'm guessing it's as spectacular as this one because I didn't use anything else to press it, just a pure pigment. So that is this row. So beautiful. Just look at all that shift and sparkle. I could stare at my arm like this for hours if I weren't going to work. So beautiful. Here is the whole last row with more light, so you can really see them like more how they look in regular lighting, but with some flash. So they're really beautiful. And of course here with lower lighting, with the flash more directly onto the shadows, this first one is a holographic one. It does contain some glitter, just in case you're curious about that. It is called Universe, I think, but I got this as a tester before they released them, so I'm not quite sure. The second one is called Marooned, and it's such a cute pastel blue with purple shift. It's really beautiful. Then it's Island, which is very like tropical with a light blue and some green and gold shifts through it. The next one here is called Monstera. Wow, it has a pink shift too. I didn't notice that earlier. But it's a little bit of a deeper teal with, of course, some green and blue and apparently purple shifts. And this one is really beautiful. It's another one of the pigments that I pressed myself, but they have this one as a single shadow and it's called Teal, but it was called Mint Fusion in the pigment form. So I really love that. And then this one is really known from them. It is called Suicide. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's almost a dupe for Teal from Glam Shop, but it's a little bit more green based. I will show you some footage of that if I'm able to, because I already compared them with my phone, like I used my phone to film, and yeah, they're pretty similar. And this last one I was so excited about because it's perfect for fall. Just look at that. It is so intense. It's called Pyramid, and I just really want to use this. Maybe I'll use it today if I have time. We'll see. But that was the last row of swatches, and they're just all so incredible. I'm so excited. And that was all of the swatches. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really did enjoy swatching these. Just look at how beautiful and shifty they are. I'm so excited. And I cannot wait to see what else Pastel Roses has coming for us, because they have really improved their formulas after reformulating a couple of times, and these are just perfection in my opinion. And I do really like them. They have some that are a little bit less sparkly but still very shifty. They remind me a little bit about Glam Shop Pastel Multichromes. And then we have those more sparkly ones that are just insane, and of course the multichromes that have even more shift to them. So yeah, I'm so excited. I hope you are too. Please let me know down in my comment section if you are interested in these, if you're picking them up, or if you already have, and if you have any favorites. I would love to hear that, because I literally cannot pick a favorite here, I think, because there are just so many. Like, I cannot even list like my top 10 out of these because they're so stunning. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!